Hello everyone, it is August 25th, the 25th day of my month-long challenge where every day in August I go somewhere new in efforts to combat my agoraphobia. It's Monday, it's the start of the week, and we are going to a bookstore today, one that I have wanted to check out for a really long time, called Lovestruck Books in Harvard Square. All the girlies know that this is probably the cutest bookstore around. I have not been in there to verify this myself, so today we are going there. I also figured because it's Harvard and that's where we went to for the Capital One Cafe last Monday, that I would have another redemption episode going back and ordering something new. I've convinced myself that I will be trying a mocha, which, as Owen has explained it to me, is just coffee and chocolate. I'm not the biggest fan of coffee, but I do love chocolate, so I think this might be a great step to try something new. Plan is to go to Lovestruck Books, have a really cute time, then check out the Capital One Cafe, order something new, and ask if it's gluten-free. If I can do those three things, I will be set for the day. But before I can do that, I have to talk about yesterday. Yesterday, I helped my big brother and my sister-in-law move out of the city. They are headed for greener pastures, but sadly, they will not be so close to me. So don't love that, but it'll be fine. While helping them move out in Jamaica Plain, we visited the View Cafe, which I believe is still Boston's only DVD cafe. And it was really cool inside. I have a couple of thoughts, so I'm gonna be brief before I give my final rating. I really wanted to support this small business. The guy was super sweet, but I have no way of watching DVDs. So it kind of made me curious, are people still watching DVDs and how do they do that? The second, to my knowledge, there was no public bathroom. I didn't really ask. But again, my brother's apartment was like a block in the other direction, so I didn't really feel the need to explore that. But obviously that would be something I would have looked into more if I was just going there on my own. I feel like yesterday was a very similar experience to the Porter Square bookshop, where I was with my friend and it was such a lovely experience with my friend that I kind of forgot to explore the place that we were at. And I was just really excited to see my brother and my mom and my sister-in-law that didn't really explore the cafe all too much. I think we only stayed for about 5 minutes. I will say I did have a homemade lemonade from there and it was delicious. I love a good homemade lemonade. I have my list in front of me, and keeping in mind that I do feel it's a somewhat similar situation to the Porter Square Books rating, I am trying my best to remain impartial while also trying to factor in that the highlight of the experience was definitely seeing my family, and that I didn't fully get to experience all this place had to offer. But you know, as we're doing this challenge, this is all giving me good places to go back to, you know, to go visit again. So for now, I'm going to rate the View in the 15th spot. I believe Editing Elizabeth will be happy with that. I'm not really sure. All right, let's do a top is originally from Target before the boycott. Pants are also from Target. Some black Converse, my little Adidas bag, and gold hoopies. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I just got back from the Lovestruck bookstore and oh my god, it's so freaking cute in there. I kept thinking while I was there that this might be my favorite bookstore that we visited. I don't know, potentially with all my rating, confusions, I might need to do a final adjustment once I've been everywhere to make sure that all of the ratings are accurate to how I felt. Because today was a contender for like the best bookstore around. It had a very charming interior and exterior. Flowers, rainbows, hearts. How can you feel anxious in a place like that? Not to mention the bathroom was maybe perhaps the most beautiful public bathroom I've ever seen. And yeah, it was a good day because we accomplished all 3 goals that we set out earlier. We went to the bookstore, we went back to Capital One Cafe, and we ordered a new drink. I did receive my mocha. It still has a little bit too much coffee flavoring for me, but for the most part, it's not terrible. I did ask if it was gluten-free, and it was, so that was awesome. I could enjoy the drink as it was. And this is kind of a funny story, but Capital One Cafe offers these free drinks, I believe at any size. So when the barista was showing me the difference between the small and the large, I picked small because I was like, well, I don't know if I'll love it. The small was comically small. I've already finished it and thrown it away, but I think she looked at me like, it's a free deal. Shouldn't you be wanting the biggest size possible? And I was like, no, because I'm trying something new. We're feeling good. It's the Monday of my last week of this challenge, and as I mentioned yesterday, we are ready. We want to do this, we want to do it right. We want to stay positive because there's a lot to be proud of. And we also want to, acknowledge that this might take some time to figure out, but August is gonna be a good month, Okay, that's all for me. Talk to you more later. Love ya. Bye.